AITA for not paying for my son's spring break vacation? My son Jeremy is in his second year in college and found his footing socially and academically. I don't guilt or shame him, but I let him know that every year I pay for him to go to LMU is a year that I have to put retirement off. It's a huge financial sacrifice. He recently asked me if I'd pay for him to go on a spring break vacation with his friends. Obviously, I don't want my kid to be the only kid on campus who can't do spring break, so I said yes. There goes my tax return. Last week, my 11-year-old son Brian asked me to pick him up from school because he wasn't feeling well. He was staying with his mom that week, but she was in the office and I was at home. We trade custody every week. She mentioned that he was keeping to himself the last few days. I picked him up and took him to urgent care. Long story short, he ended up being rushed to the ER for an emergency appendectomy. The surgery went well, and the surgeon said Brian should be on bed rest for 48 hours, not because of the surgery, but because of the anesthesia. He literally couldn't stand up. He went to his mom's, and Jeremy was home for the holiday weekend. We asked him to help Brian out for those 2 days. He said fine. Well, he didn't. For example, Brian had a bad reaction to the anesthesia because he had to pee but couldn't. We called the hospital, and they suggested a catheter. Brian said no way. Several hours passed, and he said he felt like he could use the bathroom and needed someone to get him on his feet and help him stay steady. He flat out refused to let his mom. He asked me, but I'm 20 minutes away. I asked Brian if he wanted Jeremy to help him, and he said fine. I asked Jeremy to help Brian walk to the bathroom and hold him so he doesn't fall. He said, why can't I do it? I said, me and your mom are beyond stressed out, and you should help us out. But it's all good asterisk foe because I'll drive in a storm to help your brother take a leak because you can't. I helped Brian in the bathroom and put him to bed. I went to Jeremy's room and told him that I'm not paying for his spring break. C all that. Your ass is sitting there watching TikTok videos so you can watch TikTok videos in your room while your friends are in Hawaii. He said okay. Last night he texted me to see if I was serious about not paying for his spring break after I said I would. I said I was absolutely serious. All you had to do was walk your brother 30 feet round trip to the bathroom, but I had to do it myself. I drove during a huge rainstorm late at night and you didn't care. Me and your mom asked you to help and you didn't. So CK your spring break. You should have jumped at the chance to be helpful, but apparently you're becoming spoiled, so I'm checking you. He's pretty upset, and his mom has no money. I might reconsider by making him earn his trip by do hard labor at my house, like detailing my car and being my errand boy.